I hear a lot like, we want the old Kesha back. And it's like, y'all, she's fucking dead. I don't know what to tell you.
And you had what you've described one night, in the middle of the night, 3:30 in the morning, a spiritual awakening. Tell me what happened. What was the experience, if you can even articulate it?
I can try. And like I tell this story also, like, I'm very aware that it sounds insane. But let me take you through it. So I was having a ton of anxiety, just like probably a lot of other people, not knowing what the fuck was going on, collective trauma. Not being near my family. Being in a relationship that just was not the right one. Sitting in bed, like you said, not being able to sleep. And I usually only pray when I'm desperate. It's like the last resort. Like, just in case this works, I'm going to say a little prayer. And then I felt this like warm, cozy, golden blanket of light kind of fall over my body. Because previous to that, when you have anxiety, if anyone has anxiety, you might be familiar with the feeling, but you kind of feel like you're internally buzzing and like just not balanced, but also oscillating so quickly. So this like calm came over me, and all of a sudden I felt like as if I was being held. And it was a really weird feeling to feel like a baby or something in the arms of something or someone. And then I just like let the tension go in my body and allowed myself to not be in control for the first time, like maybe fucking ever. And it just felt like this massive weight had been lifted off of my chest. And this is the part that I know sounds like extra crazy, but this is true. My cat put my headphones in his mouth, and he like walks onto the bed and drops them on my lap, which it's not like a thing he does. It's the only time he's ever done it.
He's a cat. He's not a dog.
Nobody is a genius.
Wow. I've got a genius cat. I love
You
cats.
do?
Yeah, he's called Simon.
Mine's Mr. Peeps, my little soulmate. But anyway, he was like, they read the room. They know what is going on. They like get this otherworldly shit that we don't. So he drops my headphones. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put the headphones in. And usually I put on a meditation. So I like open up my meditation, put the headphones in. And I listen to the same meditation a lot. And all of a sudden, totally different voice is coming out of the same meditation I listened to, saying just totally different stuff, and proceeded to have like a full-blown conversation about like everything. And there were like jokes being made. It was the weirdest fucking thing in the world. And I know it sounds nutty.
It sounds amazing, is what it sounds.
Well, it scared the shit out of me, to be honest. And then I started seeing like visuals, which I've never taken acid, to be clear. The song is called Eat the Acid, but I've never taken it. And I kind of just saw how we're all connected and love was running through everything. And so the next day I woke up and wrote Eat the Acid, and that was the catalyst for the whole album.
It's so wild and so brilliant.
It is so wild.
I love it. I live for this shit. I love it. I absolutely love it. So you wake up the next day, you've got the feeling that you need to create, you've got this song that's forming. How do you then carry on with the rest of your life? Has it changed you?
Oh, totally. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% different person.
Wow.
Yeah. And like in a way I have like nostalgia for who I once was. I have love for her, But I think sometimes people, I hear a lot like, we want the old Kesha back. And it's like, y'all, she's fucking dead. I don't know what to tell you. The new one's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
But like if you need her, the albums are there.
Mm-hmm.
They will always be there. But I'm on a whole different trip, man.
I love it.
I kind of love it too. It keeps life exciting, right?
Well, I really love it. And everyone changes. Everyone grows. And I think sometimes when you're in the public eye, there is an expectation that you have to be the person you arrived as.
Yeah.
And that you can't change. Like, well, what's going on here? Who's this person? Everyone's changing every day through experience and learnings and, challenges, whatever it might be. So I think it's brilliant that you're charging forward with these new ideas, new thoughts, new feelings. It's brilliant.
Well, like what? I don't even know. I have no idea how I could ignore a experience like that,
Yeah.
and just be like, I'm going to write a song about going to the club. Like, that would be so disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not art when you're just making something to, like, placate God only, I don't even know who. That's not
The
art.
algorithms.
Yeah, that's not art. And, like, if I'm truly an artist, then I feel like it's my civic duty to make art.
Mm.
And that's like, you have to follow the callings.
And the video for that specific song as well, it's so impactful to watch that video. It's really stressful to watch, but I couldn't take my eyes off it. It's a real close-up of your face, and then you've just got hands grabbing at you, fingers in mouth, up nose, sort of pulling at your skin. And it's really like a claustrophobic but enticing thing to watch. What was the feeling you were trying to get across, or was there a specific experience that you were trying to portray with that video?
I think I definitely set out to make the visuals as uncomfortable as the experience. Because sometimes when you hear a term like spiritual awakening or something, it sounds like kind of lovely. But for me, it was like very stressful, and it was really uncomfortable. And I really wanted to make a visual that would be uncomfortable for people to watch. Just because I want you to get the full experience. When you listen to the song and watch the visual, I want you to like be in my head for a minute. So sorry if it's uncomfortable, but it was intended to be that way.
Yeah, it's art. You got to feel something when you watch art. And so what was the discomfort? Is it knowing that you have to change everything in your life and saying goodbye to things?
Yeah, there's a grief when you change. Like, there is like a sadness when you start to be more aware of things that you're like, fuck, I used to be so like young and naive and happy and clueless about so many things. And that was so nice.